The last round, the buzzer round, plus a correct answer, minus 10 for an incorrect answer. Fingers on the buzzers. Let's begin with the first question of the buzzer round coming up on the screen now. The Dash Assembly Party was an informal party in the Constituent Assembly. Yes. I need an answer. Yes, I need an answer. Go for it.
This is the Congress.
If you can state it again.
This is the Congress Assembly Party.
I'll give it to you. This is the Congress Assembly Party, which was an informal committee party which had discussions and it had like an influence on the Constituent Assembly. That's the right answer. This is the Congress Assembly Party is what I was looking for. Good 10 points to NLU Delhi. Fingers on the buzzer. Next question coming up on the screen now. In September 2023, activist Beena Johnson became the first Dalit woman to address what?
So this is a United Nations General Assembly. That's Vijayalakshmi Pandit. So I'll say that Freda was the first woman to ever address the entity. The first woman president was a Constituent Assembly member. The first president is...
10 points! Very, very good answer. Under pressure, the first Dalit woman to address the the UN General Assembly was Ms. Beena Johnson this year. And of course, as he rightly said, Vijayalakshmi Pandit was the UN General Assembly president, and Ms. Freda Dallin was the first ever woman to address the assembly. Good 10 points. So this is UN General Assembly. Fingers on the buzzer. Next question coming up on the screen now. On 20 December 1757, the new Nawab of Bengal, they all are going for it. This is in IIM Calcutta, were the first to press the buzzer. What are these administrative units known as?
The Parganas, 24.
The Parganas or the 24 Parganas is the right answer. Very, very good. 10 points to IIM Calcutta. That's close home for them. They're getting it right. Yeah, this is 24 Parganas. In fact, they exist as those districts even today. Fingers on the buzzer. Next question coming up on the screen. All of you, here it comes. This is a representation of what practice in India?
This is the representation of untouchability practices in India.
Plus 10 for that. This is a study to look at where do we have untouchability still practiced, right? So that's the answer we were looking for. A very good 10 points from Goa University, right? So this is untouchability. Fingers on the buzzer. Last few questions of the quiz remaining. Next one now. There were only 3 Parsi members in the Constituent Assembly. R.K. Sidhwa and Minu Masani were the 2. Who was the 3rd? FMS, I need an answer right now. Okay, looks like the pressure got the best out of FMS Delhi. Take a breath, right? So this will go back to the audience. Anyone, the 3rd Parsi member had a very, like the surname has a very big reference to India in some way. Feroz Gandhi is the correct answer. It was Feroz Gandhi, right? And that was the answer we were looking for. Last few questions. Fingers on the buzzers, teams. Now, what event is showcased here in the original text of the Constitution? Yes, IIM Calcutta.
The Noakhali riots and...
Noakhali riots, I'll give it to you. And this is Gandhiji going to create an appeasement, or as a peacemaker, he went there. So this is the Noakhali riots, right? So very good answer there. Good points to IIM Calcutta. So this is Noakhali riots. And I think we are last 2 questions remaining of the quiz. Fingers on the buzzer now. The pictured person was the first woman to occupy a position in which institution?
This is Fatima Bibi. She was the first judge of the Supreme Court.
The first woman judge of the Supreme Court of India who passed away yesterday. Which may she rest in peace. So this is the first woman judge of the Supreme Court of India, Ms. Fatima Bibi. That's the right answer. And with that, I think we've come to the last question. I think before we call out the last question, can we have a huge round of applause for all the finalist teams here? They are probably the best in our country. And the last question of the quiz coming to wind up our 2023 conquest. Here it comes. This is a temple in Kerala in honor of which deity? I need an answer, IIT
I
Madras.
say that this is the hand temple for Congress with the Congress symbol.
Say the hand temple or the hand symbol for the Congress. Okay. Unfortunately, a -10, IIT Madras. Unfortunately, a -10. I think it was a hard question for all of you to go, but we thought this is a question fitting to end the quiz. What deity is worshipped in this temple built by a teacher in Kerala? And think of it. Why would I ask this as the last question? And tomorrow is what day in India? Constitution is the right answer. So this is a temple for Constitution. ಸಂವಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ದೇವಾಲಯ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕೇರಳದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ with that note, so just urging all of us to be a constitutional defenders of our own self. We have come to the end of the quiz. I think a huge round of applause for all the finalist teams here. Yeah, okay. And I think we are ready with the valedictory day, valedictory function, and I'll hand over the. Okay, looks like, ma'am, there is a for the third position between. Just put out the scores for the benefit of everyone. Oh, IAC at 85, at 55, and Gujarat at 85, FMS 65, NLU Delhi at 105, Goa University at 155. I think a huge round of applause for all of them. Looks like the tie is between the scientists and the lawyers, future lawyers, GNLU and Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Right, so I think we'll go on the buzzer for this. Right, so we had some tiebreakers for this. Right, on the buzzer, so it'll be only open for both of you. If you press the buzzer, get it right, get it. If you press the buzzer, get it wrong, fortunately you miss out. So fingers on the buzzer between GNLU and Indian Institute of Science. Here it comes. Andhra Pradesh was the first state to be formed on a linguistic basis. However, in 1936, a province under British India was formed on linguistic basis. Which
Odisha.
And he's laughing, and he knows that they have made it through. This is Odisha. Odisha, and looks like they were neighboring Odisha in this team in the finals. I think a huge round of applause for Indian Institute of Science for a remarkable performance. Can we have it up for them? Right? Hard luck, folks, but really well played taking that. This is Odisha, and that's the answer we were looking for. Right? On that note, we've completed our finals with a tiebreaker. And now, over to ma'am to take through the proceedings.